Pt2, which is really great property, huge views. Had done some really nice upgrading to it also. A little bit larger, listed at $680,000, 25 T3. Fabulous property.
Yeah, that's got some fantastic views from up there at the top. And I'm just having a little bit of difficulty showing it sometimes because it rents quite well through the villa rental program there at Kapalua. But give me a call and I can find out when we have a check-in, check-out, and get you in to see that. It's great. Enter on the street level with a big living room, bedroom, gigantic lanai looking at the sunsets right above the 11th tee. And then the master bedroom and bathroom are upstairs. So it's got a lot of square footage and in really pretty good shape.
The master bedroom upstairs also has its own lanai, which is really on the sunrise side. So it really is a pretty special property, and it does speak a lot for it. We've got some great photos, so it's something that we could bring you into the office and have you take a look at photos if we can't get you in. But we've got floor plans. We have pretty much everything that you need to know, and the fact that it is rented all the time says it's in great rentable shape. You know, like a lot of them, we're finding people end up doing their own remodels just because when you buy something that's going to be your second home and rental property, you do end up wanting to make it your own. Wouldn't you say, Mitch? People don't necessarily just keep it as it is.
No, most people go in and put their touch on it or put new granite in or change the colors. And some of the furniture may not be your taste. So, you know, we have contacts to help you get any of this stuff done.
Sticking with Kapalua right now, I think that I would touch a bit on the Ironwoods, which has been another property that we really have been specializing in over the years. Ironically, there's a couple of units in there that we've probably sold 3 or 4 times for different people over the last 25, 30 years. So it is a fabulous property right on the 5th hole of the golf course. So you get to see, you know, depending on exact your location, you can come down the 4th and the Ironwoods are on your left. When you get to the 5th hole, it's right in front of you, and then a few of them are just right over the great sandy beach there.
You know, I was over there yesterday, Betty, at a couple of our listings in the Ironwoods, and with the great north swell starting to kick up, and it was kind of interesting looking out at Honolulu Bay and all the cars parked out there and the huge waves crashing. You know, it's like a movie. You can just sit there in the front lanai or the windows and watch all the surf and the sand and the people. There was a lot of surfers out yesterday, so it was really kind of interesting to keep an eye out. And then, of course, as the afternoon and evening starts, you know, the sunsets are out there, so it's a pretty spectacular place. And it's kind of removed. It's still in the center of the resort, but you just don't see everything else that's going on. But it's a real quiet piece of paradise out there.
You're right adjacent almost to the Ritz-Carlton Hotel. So you can walk over for breakfast early, and I know they have at least one restaurant that opens fairly early, and they have coffee set up early in the day also. So that, again, breakfast, lunch, dinner at the Ritz-Carlton, anytime. They've got some great restaurants. Or we go a lot. We live at Pineapple Hill, and we'll come down to Pineapple Grill, which opens at 8 o'clock for breakfast, and they've come up with, don't you think, Mitch, some of the best menu items ever.
They have some great items. A friend and I were there for dinner last night, and you know, we just wanted vegetables and a piece of fish, and they were so great to accommodate us and just give us what we wanted. You know, of course, I'm trying to stay away from the potatoes these days, but so they did a really good job of just giving me vegetables and a nice piece of beautifully prepared fish. So.
They're fabulous. The Pineapple Grill, really great. As a matter of fact, if you take the resort as a whole, there are some of the best restaurants between the Ritz-Carlton Plantation House Restaurant and Pineapple Grill. And then, you know, another really great place to go is at Napili Kai, the Sea House, which again, very, in a way, local style. They have a keiki hula that happens at least, I think, once a week. I'm not sure anymore, Mitch, but I know people love to be there. Their food is good. Another perfect breakfast place. Breakfast, lunch, or dinner, but it really is a fabulous beach there, and just sit there for 10 minutes and you're going to be at the beach that weekend. So again, really great place to be. Back to the Ironwoods for a minute though. We kind of skipped over and didn't hit too much, but you know, price-wise, I think that we've got some really good listings there. We have one $2,250,000 82, which has had definitely the $1 million remodel. So worth anybody taking a look at. It's got a great ocean view, and it again pretty spectacular. The Ironwoods has just one pool, but it's very large, great jacuzzi, workout room, resident manager's home as you enter the property, resident manager's office, etc. But I think that it is 82 is one that's really well worth taking a look at if you're looking for a second home. That's
the one that's a 2-bedroom, 3-bath in the study there. It's been beautifully redone. It's quite pleasant, very calming, and it's got some fantastic views, and it doesn't get a lot of that heavy afternoon sun that some of the others do. It's got that nice view of looking up towards the beach in front of the Ritz and the surf up there. It's quite special.
It's really great. Nice grassy area out in front of it. And again, the remodel is second to none that have ever been done at the Ironwoods. And it is a time, you know, the last, let's say 10, 15 years, people have done some pretty spectacular remodels in there.
Like that other one you have listed, Betty.
102,
Yeah.
yes. That one's listed at $3,675,000, I think.
Yeah.
So I kind of almost lost it there, but that's a 3-bedroom, 4-bath that also originally had an additional study that became incorporated in the living room, but is kind of set up as an office, and there's some office